Breakups can be hard on anyone, however, when this man's girlfriend left him, he hit rock bottom. In fact, he had a particularly hard time coming to terms with the situation and believed that there was only one solution: suicide. But then one of his dogs started behaving in a very bizarre way. At the age of 23, Byron Taylor had worked for the emergency services as an ambulance dispatch operative in the United Kingdom. He was in a loving relationship, he had 4 dogs, and presumably a happy life. Then he met his soulmate, a rare Welsh bull mastiff named Gio. For Taylor, the initial meeting with Gio was love at first sight. At the time, the puppy was just 5 months old. I'd seen Gio when he was a puppy. I fell in love straight away, Taylor admitted to Mail Online. During his visit with Gio and his owner, Taylor knew he would do anything to welcome the puppy as a 5th dog in his home. In fact, he told the owner he would be eager to take Gio off his hands any time. Then Taylor said, "On one of my luckiest days, Gio's owner said, 'Do you want to have him?' I said yes." But that's not all. Indeed, the dog lover actually spent all his savings to buy Gio. "I cleared my bank account to have him. I only had £190, $300 in the bank at the time, and I used all of it for him," Taylor said. Little did he know it was an investment that would save Taylor's life. After all, in 2015, Taylor's life hit a series of harsh downs. When his girlfriend left him, he found himself in an incredibly dark and lonely place emotionally. "My ex-partner left me. It was very horrible. I lost everything. I couldn't afford the rent," he said. In fact, because he couldn't afford to pay his rent, he lost his home and his 4 other dogs as well. Therefore, he and Gio temporarily moved into a friend's house, but unable to cope with life's struggles, Taylor hit an all-time low. So with no hope, he saw only one way out: suicide. But he was ambitious with his plan to end it all. "I'd had enough. I actually looked up online how to make a noose, and I had one with a piece of rope we had in the shed. I went downstairs to write a letter to my mother," he explained. In fact, Taylor wrote the suicide note to his mum with the expectation that his friend would find it and pass it along to her. "I wanted to say I'm sorry and I've had enough of this life. I lost my job, I lost my property, 4 dogs and my partner. All my savings were gone," he said. With every intention now to finish what he had set out to do, Taylor went back upstairs to his room to set the noose, but things didn't go as planned. Fortunately, there was another friend fiercely loyal to Taylor who seemed to already know what he was planning: his dog, Gio. "I went downstairs, wrote the letter, went back upstairs to actually do the job, but when I went to grab the noose, Gio had it in his mouth," Taylor told the Mail Online. Though it was possible Gio had found a cool new chew toy, Taylor didn't see it that way. "I came upstairs to find the noose in his mouth. At first I thought he wanted to play. I said, 'Give it here,' and he started growling at me," Taylor said. Curiously, the normal, docile Gio was acting very strangely. Yes, it seemed that Gio had very clear intentions of destroying the suicide weapon. He chewed up the noose. He never growls, but each time I tried to take it off him, he would snarl. Taylor said at that point, Taylor started to consider Gio's actions as a warning. "In a way, I think Gio knew what I was going to do. They have a sixth sense about this kind of thing. He knew something was up," Taylor said. In fact, Taylor credited his dog for saving his life. "I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for him," he said. Plus, having heard the commotion, Taylor's friend headed upstairs to see what was going on. "He heard the growling and the arguing as I was trying to get the noose out of the dog's mouth," Taylor said. Seeing that it was in fact a noose that Taylor wanted out of Gio's mouth, his friend immediately called for help. "The first thing he did was call 999 and got me an ambulance. I could barely walk, I was that emotionally drained," Taylor said. Then, after a couple of days in the hospital, Taylor moved in with his mum and started working on getting his life back on track. Interestingly, it wasn't the first time that Taylor had credited Gio with saving his life. "He's saved me from attackers in Gloucester before when somebody tried attacking me with a knife," he told Mail Online. "So he saved my life emotionally and physically." Thankfully, Taylor went on to make a full recovery. He even found solace in carrying out some charity work that was close to his heart. His motivations for getting involved with those charities, however, were heartbreaking. Vets found a really aggressive tumour on Gio's head, and it was spreading to his muscles and his bones, Taylor said. Sadly then, Taylor and Gio's remaining time together would not last much longer. In fact, Gio passed away on September the 9th, 2015 after a short battle with his illness. Many people will miss the brave and caring dog, not just Taylor. That's because Taylor often brought Gio to the Bristol Rovers soccer games. A true fan, Gio would wear a team jersey and bark whenever the Rovers scored a goal. In fact, the team cherished him as a lucky mascot. We're certain that Taylor thought of him as lucky too. Please do not forget to share this story with your friends below.